Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 6th, I think, to the 13th. So I hope this finds you well. I'm just going to pull one card before I shuffle the rest of the deck. Okay, one card for Gemini, please. What do we get? Oh, you got the regeneration card as well. You're the second person to get that. Love this card. A bit like a feeling that something's coming back to life again. It might be your own self, Gemini. It might be a relationship. It might be an offer or an opportunity that you thought was gone that's now coming back. It can play out in countless ways, Gemini. Let's find out. If you want additional guidance, your relationship readings are on Vimeo. The link's underneath. And July's readings are already posted for the sign of Gemini, okay? So what's behind you? The Star card, 9 of Cups as the gift. Not bad, is it? The challenge is the wheel, which is going to be a clock. Isn't it always timing that's a challenge, Gemini? I can hardly think of a moment that it isn't timing, okay? Other people are the 2 of Wands for you. Okay, I'm laughing. 4 of Wands underneath the 9 of Cups. There's a lot of joy here, Gemini, for you. And there's a lot of celebration. 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands are 2 cards. The only shadow energy of the 9 of Cups might be a little bit of excess. So a tiny bit of overindulgence. So be mindful of that, okay? There's no shadow to the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is about celebration and happiness and having fun with other people. So there's an awful lot of pleasure here as the gift and the central issue. Some of you might be graduating, going to parties, crossing some sort of threshold. There's some sort of celebratory energy going on here. A little bit confused because other people are showing up to you as a 2 of Wands, that fork in the road. So other people, this card represents other people's energy. So it's not to do with you, which means there's dynamics in your life, Gemini, where people are unsure about the path forward. I always think the 2 of Wands can be a little bit of a cop-out. And I'm not saying people are copping out, but I think sometimes the 2 of Wands actually knows what it wants because it's got the ace in their hands. But they've hit a point in their journey where they're just not quite sure how to proceed. It's part of all of our lives, okay? It might be for many reasons. They're needing some courage, they're needing to break through old restrictions. And we'll find out why they're showing up that way, okay? A couple of signs have already had a bit of confusion coming through the relationship sector. So the Moon card showing up, that sort of thing, very tentative energy. But we'll find out. The Star's behind you. The Star is the card of healing. It's about divine grace. It's a divine feminine. So not sure exactly what's going on for you, Gemini, but the potential is to be in a really good place with the Star card. It's when the Star card appears, you always feel full with very good feelings. I got a strange message there. My only bit would be to be careful of too much wishfulness and not enough action. Sometimes a Star card in its sort of more challenging side would be regret, not taking action but wishing things were different. So if some of you are experiencing that part of it, just be a little bit mindful of it, okay? If there's something that you really want in your life, maybe it's about taking the action and moving out of the wishfulness side of it If not, the Star card is just one of these great cards where you just feel very connected, feel a sort of sense of flow, a sense of grace, a sense of, you know, and sharing yourself with other people, because these cards are all about sharing with other people. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, okay? It is a solo card, but if you look at the deck quite clearly, all these cups are laid out for other people to come and take. So when the other people come and take the cups, it becomes the Ten of Cups. So there's a real sense of openness to you, to your emotional nature, to your heart. And that's probably what's creating this fantastic celebration around you. Beautiful, beautiful cards here. We're back to the challenge of the wheel. And when the wheel's a challenge, it's always about time, okay? And it's one of the things as humans struggle with an awful lot, is that concept of time. We just do. We all do. Sometimes astrology is fantastic for time. Well, astrology is fantastic for timing. But there's no way around dealing with this card. And I think the wheel is connected with this Two of Wands and this uncertainty and timing around relationships. I'm going to ask why the Two of Wands is appearing for Gemini. One card, please. One card. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Waiting for harvest, contemplating the way forward, and this is how other people are showing up for you. Not fully sure, but I wonder where the regeneration's coming from them, because I don't think it's going to be coming through this area, and I think it's probably more through your sense of heart, your sense of joy, your sense of celebration, and your sense of wanting to connect with other people, especially through the energy of your heart and the energy of joy. Not bad whatsoever, Gemini. And look, the Seven of Pentacles again is waiting for harvest time. The challenge is the clock. Deep breath. The outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. This tends to be a gift. It's a practical gift, can be about money, a new job, some sort of gift you bring yourself. Sometimes I've seen the Ace of Pentacles when I've treated myself to new clothes, new gifts. But this can be about a new offer coming your way regarding work, regarding housing, regarding something that you do in an everyday level. The aces are always these portals, and sometimes we spend our life feeling, this is including me, Gemini, by the way, the opportunities aren't coming our way. And sometimes when we look clearly, we see we're always been offered opportunities, and sometimes it's just seeing them. It's learning to trust them, and it's learning to say yes, even if the opportunity doesn't look like the most exciting thing. When we learn to say yes to it and start to follow our guidance, our life continually unfolds, and it unfolds in such exciting ways. Yeah. In ways that are leading to brand new chapters that we never thought was possible, that sort of thing. And that is exactly what the gifts of the aces are. Yeah, and it's with the Page of Cups. So the pages again carry the aces. There's a lot of energy of newness here. That Page of Cups might be a bit tentative movement happening in this relationship dynamic. And it's not that I don't like what's going on here, because this is clearly a matter of allowing time to unfold. And we either be at peace with that, or we become it puts us in a really difficult space. That's where we have free will, okay? But there's so much joy for you here, Gemini. I think really, to tell you the truth, of all the signs so far, you seem to have the one that's got more permission and the most lightness of energy going on. And if you want clarity in what's showing up for me, then just check out the Vimeo or the July readings to see if you can get a bigger sense of your story. Okay, Gemini, loads of love. Bye.